You do not have to make a difference in life. Whatever you do, whatever you spend your time doing, it doesn't have to be important stuff, okay? Because there is no such thing as important stuff. Hey guys, I wanted to follow up a little bit on last week's video about being happy, right? And being fulfilled by moving towards something, by having a goal, by having a vision, by having a dream, and constantly working towards that dream. That gives us fulfillment and happiness. That's the premise of that last video. But what about those people that say, I don't have a dream, I don't have a big vision, I'm just, a carpenter, I just do this, or I just work here and I like it, it's fine, What about those people? Are they not supposed to be happy then because they don't have a big dream? Here's the thing. You do not have to make a difference. Okay? And when I say that, you don't have to make a difference, what I mean is, we humans, we have a bit of arrogance, if you will, sometimes, thinking that we're so important, right? We're the most important species on Earth. But really, zoom out, just zoom out. There's all these different species on Earth. We're all on this globe. Some people say it's flat. We're all on this globe. Zoom out further. We're in the universe. We're just a little dot there. I mean, physically speaking, of course, in a spiritual sense, I honestly believe that we are God. It's all one. We won't get into that today. But on a physical level, the individual is not important. The earth even is not important. We sort of give ourselves too much credit, I think, sometimes, when we think about, what will I do in my life? What is my life supposed to mean? I need to accomplish things. I need to make a difference. And although those sentiments are positive, they can also be negative for some people, but if they're positive, sure, yeah, go out there and make a difference. In some respects, I'm trying to make a difference, right? By spreading certain concepts through these YouTube videos, etc. But honestly, I'm not actually trying to make a difference as much as I'm trying to be happy myself. It just makes me happy to make videos. That's why I do them. It's just, I'm excited right now, standing in front of the camera talking to you guys. That excites me. When I wake up in the morning, I know I'm going to make some videos. It excites me. After I made a few videos, I post them on YouTube, I spread them out to the world. It excites me, it makes me happy. I do the things I do because they make me happy. I don't do them because I think I need to make a difference. And this is an important thing to realize. You do not have to make a difference in life. Whatever you do, whatever you spend your time doing, it doesn't have to be important stuff. Okay? Because there is no such thing as important stuff. Okay? Everything we do is equally important, equally unimportant, really. And here's the thing. The only thing that you are supposed to accomplish in this life, the only thing that you need to worry about trying to accomplish, is your own happiness. And you're in charge of that. And whatever makes you happy, that's what you need to do, okay? So when I say follow your dream, and if you haven't watched the video, of course, you should check it out. I'll put a link to it there. Check it out after this video, of course. If you don't have a big dream, because it sounded like that in my last video maybe, and sometimes it does sound like that when people talk about these things, that you have to have this grand dream, big dream and vision to make a difference and change the world and matter, right? But what I kind of look at it like this. That big dream doesn't have to be big in everyone else's eyes, just in your own eyes. So what it really comes down to isn't how big your dream is, but it's how important it is to you. And again, it doesn't have to be a dream per se. The point is to have a project. The point is to have something you're working on, and it doesn't even have to be that long term. It could be short term too. It could just be on a day-to-day basis, hour-to-hour basis. It's about being engaged, really. That's what it's all about. Not being idle. So for example, suppose you just love gardening. You have a nice garden, you want to make it even nicer, you're planting different flowers and you're making a little path and you're, I don't know, growing some vegetables, maybe some fruits even. That's a project. You wake up in the morning, oh, I'm gonna plant those flowers today. You wake up the next morning, oh, today I'm gonna, you know, put out the mulch or whatever it is you're doing, right? This is it. That's all I'm talking about. Just having something to attend to, having a project, whether that be gardening, whether that be building something, wood stuff, whether that be going on an adventure even. Let's suppose you can even make yourself a professional adventurer. Wake up in the morning and you head out for a long freaking walk. You do that every day even, you could do that. And your project is discovering things. Maybe you have a camera with you and you take pictures. Your project is taking pictures. I wonder what kind of pictures I'm going to take today, right? Then you share them with the world or not. Maybe you just look at them yourself. And let's also not forget all the different jobs and things that are out there in our community that are also important. Like I mentioned in my last video, working at a supermarket as if it was something bad. Some people, I'm not one of those, but some people would probably love to work in a supermarket. That's their dream job. It's exciting. Things coming in, things going out, people coming, going, beep, beep. I mean, when I was a kid, I used to look at the people sitting in the cash register thinking that looks like a lot of fun. And for many years, I was one of those people beeping stuff at the cash checkout. And it is kind of fun, I mean, honestly. And you not only that, but you're making a difference, although that doesn't matter as much. You're making a difference. You're actually playing an important part in our society, in our community, you know, distributing food and everything. So the point here is that it doesn't matter what other people think of your project or your dream. It doesn't matter if it's big or small in the relative terms. What matters is how much it is important to you. What matters is how much you enjoy doing it. So if you love that supermarket job and you're having that direction and that purpose in life, well, great, you're happy. But if you don't, and you really want to just do something else, maybe then try focusing on building something else. The point here is when you're building something, when you're going somewhere, when you're having a project, when there's something you're attending to, that's what makes you happy. That's what I meant with that last video. So you don't have to make a difference. You don't have to change the world. You don't have to have a huge, big dream. All you need to do is work on something. Could also be a language, right? Learning a new language. That's a project. That's an exciting project. You can have many different visions and projects. You can be learning a new language. You could be gardening. You could combine the two. Maybe you're gardening while you're listening to something about learning a new language, right? Like an audio lecture or something like that. You could do a lot of things at the same time. I listen to podcasts when I'm out running. So while I'm training my physical body, I'm also learning about exercise physiology. I'm actually listening to some lectures from a university actually about exercise physiology these days. So, and of course my running channel, click it. So that's it. Wrap up this video. Follow your heart, follow your dream, and your dream can be anything. And it can change from hour to hour, second to second, moment to moment. It doesn't have to be a big dream that just stays up there, even though some people are like that. Like myself, for example, I have this big sort of running dream, and I have these projects that are like more long term, but that's just my kind of style. That's my personality. Other people might be more spontaneous, but they're still happiest, I think, if they are attending to some sort of consistent progress in some area of their life. So hope that helps. Contact me for life coaching if you're interested in that. We can do that via Skype. We can write down your goals. We can find out your direction. I can help you sort of contemplate, maybe brainstorm some of the ideas of what the things you could do or want to do, or filter out everything you think you should do and focus on what you actually want to do or whatever. In the meantime, go out there and pursue your passion. Just do it. Just do it right now. Thanks for watching. Bye.